Davis to retire 2025. What the hell is going on? The press conferences today against Lamont Roach didn't look like he was all involved in it. What's actually going on with Gervonta Davis? We're going to get into that. Benavidez says the fight with him will never happen with Canelo if it doesn't happen after the Morrell fight. And Xander Zayas still flabbergasted as to why Virgil Ortiz didn't take the fight. But his dad responds and lets him know what it is. All that after.
I got so much motherfucking design on right now. Every time, bring it back, make it come out, that thing hold back, I'm bitches on the line,
Yo, what it is, it's your boy Norbs, and we are out here right now. Quick, the press conference just happened a few minutes ago. Gervonta Davis went out and pretty much said that he is going to retire after this fight. And, I was reading the body language in that situation, watching Gervonta talk. And I'm not even talking. He was just kind of sitting there, and it wasn't good. It really wasn't good. It seems as if he's kind of just done with everything. He said this before, that he was contemplating retirement at the age of 30. He's about to be 30, I think, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong, but it was very, very telling to see him speak on that. And, it's going to arise a lot of questions. Why is he contemplating retirement now? I'm going to let the fans, if they want, call in and stuff like that. But I'm actually going to play the clip right now of Tank Davis actually speaking on the possible retirement in 2025.
25 is after next year, I'm out of it.
After our second fight, you're out of it?
Yeah,
Care to elaborate on that?
out of the sport.
After our second fight? Nah, no, I'm gonna win, bro.
Nah, I could tell you my fights.
All right, I'll go to Lamont Roach.
25 is.
Look, man. It was very telling. I was watching. I didn't get to watch the whole press conference. I was watching a lot of it from Twitter, from people that were at the event, people that were posting there, and there was a still shot of him, and he was just kind of just sitting there, and his mind was somewhere else. I don't know if something transpired within negotiations. If maybe Tank's like, you know what, this is just overwhelming. I'm not getting the amount of money I want. Maybe he's sitting there saying, "Hey, look, it's over." But I do believe he's trying to cash out. I do believe, and I've seen him come out and say that there's a possible fight with him and Ryan Garcia. I think it's going to be one of those where he goes out there and gets the most money for the situation at this point. Ryan Garcia is a bag. He's already been through that. He's already beaten Ryan. He sold 1.2 million pay-per-views. I think he made upwards of $40 million in that fight. I think he goes and makes that Ryan Garcia Part 2 happen. I think in 2025 we may get Shakur. I think those are going to be the fights. I think he may fight twice, maybe 2 times next year, or maybe 3 because he got Lamont Roach coming up. But Tank doesn't seem like he wants to do this anymore. And the one thing I learned knowing a lot of athletes in the game is once their mindset switches to, I'm pretty much done, it's very hard to turn that back on. It's very hard to stay focused, to stay in shape, to want to be great. And that's going to be the first thing that goes. Your desire. Does Tank want to be great? Is he completely out of it? And that clip, and it was crazy because before I even seen that clip, I seen him just kind of staring in the sky, staring in the crowd, and didn't even seem like he wanted to engage in regards to Lamont Roach, and that to me is very telling of an athlete when those things start to happen. So I don't know, man. It's very interesting. We're probably never going to get some of those big fights. And again, Do we want a Tank Davis that's going to be half-assing at this point? That's heart's not in it. That doesn't want to actually compete anymore. You know what I mean? So it's tough. I mean, this guy is one of the biggest stars in boxing. What has happened over the last, couple years or year or a few months that's made Tank actually not want to do this anymore? Again, he had the things back and forth with Floyd. Is it the business? I don't know, but it is very scary, especially in a sport where, there's a lot asked of you. You're laying your life on the line to be great, to make money. Tank has made a lot of money in this sport. People want to see him put himself at risk. They want to see him fight bigger guys, better guys. And if Tank is feeling like this now, it may not even be worth it for Tank, but it is a very, very telling situation that Tank Davis has pretty much said, he wants to retire. I'm going to play it back for you guys right now.
25 is after next year, I'm out of it.
After our second fight, you're out of it?
Yeah,
Care to elaborate on that?
out of the sport.
After our second fight.
I mean, you heard it there. He pretty much, he pretty much said it right there. So, listen, and you could talk to various athletes that are out there. They'll tell you the first thing once their mind is not in it, it's very hard to go. And now we got a question: is Tank going to be motivated for this fight? I mean, he looks in shape. He looks good, but mentally, does he want to continue to do this? And I think that's something that it's going to suck, and it's going to suck for a lot of fans, but just in boxing in general. At the end of the day, Tank is a great talent, someone who possesses skill sets that fill the seats, that make people want to watch, make people want to critique. My biggest critique on Tank, to be honest with you, is not fighting the best, not fighting the best people in his division. That's my biggest knock. But I can't sit there and tell you that the man's not exciting, the man's not a star, the man's not a great talent. We just want to see Tank be great. But if Tank's mindset right now is that 2025, he's retired, then that means he already retired. Mentally, he's already out of it. He already knows, it's not going to, I don't desire to be in my 30s and want to fight. I don't want to be, I don't want what Canelo's doing. I don't want that legacy going to 35, 36, having all the pressure to fight everyone. I mean, listen, does it take away from his greatness? Yes, it does. He hasn't accomplished enough, in my opinion, in order for people to rank him as one of the greatest of all time. But does that even matter for Tank Davis? It might not. It might not matter if he is regarded as one of the best ever. What we do know is this: he'll be financially well off, and who knows? But will he give us a goodbye gift? Does he fight Shakur? I've seen a recent interview where he put Shakur in his top 5. So maybe we do get the Shakur fight, and then he says, that's it, I'm done. I don't want to continue to do this. I don't want to continue to put my life at risk. I recently seen an interview with James Toney, and actually, it was a video somebody made, a compilation of when James Toney was like 20 years old, as opposed to now. And James Toney can't really utter many words, and that's a lot of fighters that are going through it right now. It's a lot of fighters that are living like that, So, it's unfortunate, and it sucks, to be honest with you, because, again, whether you love him or hate him, you're going to tune in to Tank, and people just want to see Tank fight the best.